There's not a big
If I were a food, I would love to be either sushi or Mexican tacos.
And why is that?
Why?
Because those two foods are the most known diverse foods all over the world. And I love getting to know new cultures and especially the food and how to make it. The people who make it, it's a form of art. Especially sushi, it's very hard to make. And it's pretty interesting for me to feel what that food is and to be connected with it. It's mostly about diversity.
You connect to cultures through their food as well.
Yeah.
And what that says about them as well.
Yeah.
I would possibly say soup because you can make so many things out of it, yet at the same time it's a basic thing. It has its core, but you mix in vegetables or certain spices or whatever you want. And that's what I kind of feel I am in my own life. Yes, I'm more religious, but I don't always fit the mold and I don't always do things that are necessarily normal or in my community. And I think that would kind of fit soup because, you stick in the pumpkin and you stick in the chicken, I guess. I can't think of anything else to say because I don't think of myself as food.
That's the thing. You should start.
Well, soup is good.
Soup's good, and every culture has a soup, some kind of soup.
Also, there's this thing where all the components become one thing. Like they go into this.
Like when you blend it?
Yeah.
When you blend it, but when you don't, you can see this was a potato once, and that was a carrot.
Together in this kind of swimming together, and that's coexisting.
Coexisting soup is, it's the next thing.
I like food that her taste is good, making good, especially my mom food.
So you'd be your mother's food?
Yeah, until now. And when I be our grandmother, just eating my mother food and just with the conflict with my husband, whom mother food is more tasty. All the time, my mom. That's the food I want. I like.
I think maybe I'll be rice, because rice goes well with everything next to it. And it absorbs, the sauce, and it balances, that's the carbohydrate of the meal, so it balances everything. And I think it's just good. I just like rice. I like myself.
We like you as well.
Well, thank you.
It's funny you said rice, but I was thinking like, okay, if I were food, what kind of food I would be? That's very complicated to kind of put down into. And then I thought bread. It's such a basic thing. We don't even think about bread as like a fancy thing, but it's actually a very fancy thing also. So there isn't a culture in the world that doesn't have bread.
Some sort of bread.
Some sort of bread is there.
Bread and butter.
Everywhere, exactly. And it's that basic common factor, like between everyone. And there's that saying, when you eat bread and salt with someone, you have that life connection with them. It's like when you sit down to eat something with someone, like we're doing now, even if they come from the farthest places in the world, you have shared something with them. This is intimate. So I guess I would be bread.
Well, I've had the opportunity to listen to everybody here, and my answer is, why limit myself to one? Okay, so I wouldn't, because I would want to be everything. Why not? Try, taste a little bit of, be something, especially as an actress, you can be whoever you want to be. So I can be any food I want to be, and I can really immerse myself in that food.
You can be tofu.
I could be tofu. I could be anything.
It could be anything.
Point. So I will take the opportunity to say, I won't limit myself. I'll allow myself to roam free and be whatever I want to be at that particular moment in time and with whom I may be with, if that's okay with you.
Oh, I am. You're a whole menu.
I'm a whole menu.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.